back. Nobody beats Mr. Perfect.
Hey, Curt Hennig fans. Hello and welcome to another episode of Curt Hennig Was the Best, Changed My Mind. I'm your host, Steph. This is episode 24. Today on our Perfect Podcast, we are going to watch along to Curt's Survivor Series match in 1989. This was a great match because his best friend Rick Rude was the captain of the team. He was also matched with the fabulous Rougeau brothers and were against the Bushwhackers, Jimmy Snuka, and Roddy Piper. This was a great match to see Curt and Rick working together as a tag team, and dare I say, could have been feuding after this match due to Rick accidentally pulling the ropes down, which caused Curt to go flying over the top rope and to the floor. But before we start, please join me on my YouTube and Rumble channels where if you like what you hear, you can subscribe, comment, like, and share so we can grow these channels. The links for both will be in the description field below this video. I would like to give a shout out and a thank you to my paid patron supporter Charlie Brown Politics. Thank you Charlie Brown for your support. If you too would like to support my channel for as low as $1 a month, please click the link in the description field below this video to become a paid patron supporter. You will also get your name read on the show. For $3 a month, you will get your name read on the show, and you will get to ask me a question, which I will read and answer. For $5 a month, you get all this plus an access behind the scenes of how I do my show, and also a blooper reel. For $10 a month, you get all this plus access to a live Patreon show where you can learn more about me. So please click the link in the description field below this video to sign up today. Please help me to reach 100 followers on Rumble. All links will be in the description field below this video. You can now follow me on Locals for free. If you would like to support the show, you can for just $2 a month. Thank you for your support. Okay guys, and we're back. So, we're going to do the match of Survivor Series. So I just want to give a little backstory here. This is Piper is the team captain. He has Jimmy Snuka and he has the Bushwhackers. So this is around the time where Piper and Rick Rude were having a feud. Well, they had a very small one. It kind of fit the story because I don't know, if you want to go around this time, it was around August where Bobby Heenan left he left the broadcasting with Gorilla, and it was always in the middle of a Curt Hennig match. Like he yells at Curt, he doesn't yell at Curt, he yells at Gorilla, throws the headset down, and Tony Schiavone, of course, also had something to do with it. So, he was with Gorilla. It was Brain, Tony Schiavone, and then it was, Gorilla Monsoon on, I think it was Wrestling Challenge. So, on Primetime, they just assumed that he was gone. And because they had to air the Bobby Heenan show on USA Network, that they actually got a new co-host, and guess who the co-host was? It was Roddy Piper. Now, Piper was a funny guy. I think he was pretty hilarious for, his kind of wrestling, and his commentary was just hilarious. I remember a few things that I used to always hear from his commentary that would make me laugh. And that was, that was just Piper, being Piper, of course. So, anyway, Piper becomes the new co-host of Primetime Wrestling, and of course Bobby Heenan gets the Bobby Heenan show. But towards the end, and like I said, it's only it was only about 4 or 5 episodes, the Bobby Heenan show. So then they wanted Bobby to go back on Primetime, so, he, luckily, when, Piper had his little, he threw something at Rick Rude. I think it was coffee, a coffee cup or something. But he threw something at Rick Rude, and they had their little fight, and then Bobby was like, "You don't need him." And like, it's almost like Bobby orchestrated this to, get back on primetime. Or that was at least the storyline and where they were going with it. So I think, I mean, like I said, it's about the middle of August, right before SummerSlam, where, Piper comes into it and he sort of gets on primetime. But then he's on primetime now with Bobby Heenan. So he's with Bobby Heenan now. So Studio B is Piper, and of course, Gorilla and Bobby are back to, sitting together. So, but, Piper's still a commentator on prime time. So there was a little feud or a little, struggle. There's a little struggle with Rick Rude. And then that's what led to, Roddy Piper comes down to ringside at SummerSlam 1989 and does a little peep show, so to speak. And, Rick loses the title. He loses the IC belt. So I think, this feud should have gone on longer, though I'm not sure why it didn't. It could have had something to do with maybe Vince, Vince didn't want it to go any longer. But I could see them feuding, well into the 1990s. But this it sort of like disappears after a while. When you get to Royal Rumble, 1990, you don't really see anything of, Piper and Rick Rude. So it was just sort of a little bit of a storyline feud, but it wasn't much. But anyway, once Rick loses the title, so then this is when, Piper does his little, rude awakening. I'm guessing that woman might have been Roddy's husband. What? Roddy's wife, but I'm not sure. You would have to, I don't know what his wife looks like, and I don't think that was his wife. It probably was just someone he, asked to just kind of stand in or whatever. But he does the rude awakening. Rick does it to her first, and then she's like, oh, bad breath. And then she does it to Roddy, and, she likes it with Roddy. So, I think it was a good match. Like I said, I wish the feud had gone on, a lot longer, with Rude and with Piper. There is a match, and we can go over it, if, down the road. It's, after this match that we're gonna watch along to, there's a match between Curt and Jimmy Snuka. And like I said, we can watch along to that. That was on primetime. I'm guessing it was a house show. I'm not sure if it was before or after the Survivor Series. Probably after. I think it's in December of 89. So, this is just, it is a long match, but I think it's worth going over because, in Survivor Series 1990, which we also should, watch along to, Curt is the captain. So, he wasn't captain. He was kind of like co-captain with, Rick Rude in this one. But then in 1990, he is captain of his team. So, and he deserves to be. He was a great wrestler. He was the greatest wrestler to ever live. So, so let me get everything ready and then I will catch you guys on the flip side. Okay, guys, if you go to your Peacock subscription, we are at 1 hour, 42 minutes, and 4 seconds. We're going to do the, promo that Curt and Rick do before Survivor Series. So we're going to do that first, and then we will go ahead and do the match. So I'm going to start. It has, and this is where I saw, if you look at Jesse Ventura's shirt here, it says Abraxas. That's where I saw the shirt and looked up the movie and found the movie Abraxas. So, and I fell in love with it. So if you do get a chance, you can look it up. It's probably on Dailymotion. I don't think they have it on YouTube anymore, but look it up on Dailymotion, or just look it up, to watch it for free, and you'll find it. It's a really good movie. I really, really liked it. So I'm going to go ahead and hit play now. And I'm sorry, I had it down.
It's at the point where the ice is ready to break. That I didn't know about. Absolutely pushing and shoving in the heat of the locker room? In the locker room. Well, pushing and shoving in the locker room. Obviously, a lot of talk over the past several weeks about this section in the heat of family. And who knows, maybe something exciting is going to happen right here in Survivor Series. Here's Sean.
Okay, here we go.
Anticipating the collision between the Rude Brood and Roddy's Rowdies. Now, Captain Ravishing Rick Rude, it is no secret you have had your problems with Roddy Piper.
The problems with Piper are all in the past. It's time to celebrate Turkey Day the ravishing way. And how can I go wrong? I have on my side Fabulous in the Rougeau brothers.
They ain't so fabulous.
I have my simply ravishing self. And I have the man with the perfect record, Mr. Perfect. Well, thank you very much, Captain Rick. And just like every other single night of my life, tonight in the Survivor Series, there will be no different. It will be a perfect night, and we will stand tall as the winners. And as for Jimmy Superfly Snuka, everybody talks about what a savage you are, and everybody talks about how unpredictable you are. You better keep your eye on me, Jimmy Superfly Snuka, because I have a way to eliminate you the perfect way. And as for the Bushwhackers, well...
I thought Rick was going to say that, hey, here's the sexiest man alive, Curt Hennig. Hey, you'd be right, Rick.
Bushwhackers, you must feel pretty stuffed by now, because at this time of night, all the turkeys are stuffed. This is certainly going to be one of the more...
No comment. Stupid. I think that was a dumb promo. Okay, so we're going to hit pause there. You should be at 1 hour, 44 minutes, and 10 seconds. I just want to get that promo in first, so we're going to do the match now. So I'm going to leave it turned down because they're going to have music here. But I'm going to go ahead and get to the match a while, and I'll catch you on the flip side. Okay, guys, and we're back. So you want to go to 1:45:13, so 1 hour, 45 minutes, and 13 seconds. You'll see me, Gene, still there. They just got done talking to Roddy Piper, Jimmy Snuka, and the Bushwhackers. Now, I'm going to keep mine down. You are more than welcome to leave yours up. Again, copyright music, because I believe they use Curt. I think Curt had, at this time, had music. So, it is copyrighted, so, and just in case it's not, I just don't want to get popped for it. So, hit play now. So they should be coming out here. You'll probably hear, I don't know if they have the Rougeau music or if they just have Curt's music. I'm not sure here, so I don't remember. It's been a while since I've seen this one. Oh, well, Curt comes out first, so it's probably Curt's music. And he's wearing green and black. I love that. My two favorite colors right there, green and black. It's like, how did he know? I love the green though. It's just it's a nice green. It's like a neon green, and I love the black. So here comes the Rougeau brothers. Again, copyright reasons, gonna keep it down. But you're more than welcome to keep it up. There's Jimmy Hart. Rougeau brothers. Yeah, you can tell that, you can tell the Rougeau's music is playing because they sing it. And here comes Rick. Now Rick comes out without Bobby, so there was like speculation, there's that Bobby Heenan, he was having issues back in the locker room or something. I don't know. Rumors, rumors, rumors. You know what people do with those, right? Alright, so Rick's gonna do his thing, and then, of course the baby faces come out next, so Piper, the Bushwhackers, and Jimmy Snuka. Where did you get those tights? That's what, Gorilla will say. Alright, so Babyface's turn to come out next. Curt throws his towel. I love it. Even if this was in '89, I think at 3 years old, if I could understand wrestling, I would, and I could be there, Snuka comes out first. If I could be there, I would be like, Mr. Perfect, can I have your towel? Being a little 3-year-old child, he'd be like, what? Here come the Bushwhackers. And then the last one to come out, of course, is Piper, so. I just think Curt looks so spectacular. Even those singulettes were just always like, my favorite colors, green, black, blue, or green and black, or something. They had some kind of, or they were all green, yellow and black. I would tease him about that. I'm like, you have Steeler colors on, dear. Alright, so here comes Piper. Of course. This is around the time, like I said in the monologue, this is around the time where, Bobby was like, he had his own show, but then, they didn't want his show on anymore, so they kind of, took it off. But it had like 3 or 4 episodes or something, maybe 4 or 5. And then, Piper was, the co-host with Gorilla. So, and that's how this all started. It started on prime time with Piper. And, so let me turn this up. Oh, nope. We still got, alright, now we're ready. Curt looks so spectacular. He looks so handsome. There's a nice behind. Very nice behind. Let's see that again. Just for science. Just for science, we should see that again. If you're a girl, you can do that. Go back and see it for science. I love Kit Cabell. He's always like, it's for science. Yeah, sure it is. So we're gonna do that in the name of science. Just go back and see where the camera guy, close up on, Curt Hennig's behind. Oh, that's kind of gross. Just look and see if you have any teeth marks on you, babe. They were biting Mr. Perfect. All of them. Yeah, he's looking for teeth marks. Well, that doesn't win you, wrestling matches, dude. Get a close-up of Curt's back there. Once again for science. Oh, come on, we love you, Kit. If I didn't pick on you, you'd think I didn't like you no more. Okay, too much brotherly love there, guys. Get a room. I just said that.
bushwhackers, too. Ought to be especially fun for you. I know you can't do any of those moves. Never could. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. You expect me to believe that for a minute? Yes. Oh, beautiful maneuver. Came over and didn't exactly look out.
Who are you talking to?
Oh, he just about took his head off. And that's the one thing. If you're going to prance about, you better keep an eye on your opponent or you're going to get hit just like Jacques Rougeau did there. Drop down and 2 leapfrogs, 1 in reversal, and the Superfly is on target.
Oh. Thanks, Snooka. I didn't need to see that.
Superfly with a well-executed backbreaker. All business here. Come on, Curt. Oh. That's one of the reasons I retired right there, Chris. Moves like that, that'll put you out of commission. Superfly says he's going up. He's going up awful quick in this match. Jock in deep trouble here. He took some tremendous shots. Superfly, he made it. He hit him. He's all done. Wow. That was a quick victory for Rowdies. Rowdies. Can't even say it.
I dare my audience to say it 5 times twice. Or say that 5 times. Really fast. Rowdies. Say that 5 times fast. Can't even say it. Rick, be careful. And now watch. Rick pulls the rope down. Curt he could have gotten hurt. That's why they kind of have words. And he makes it worse. Some people were saying that maybe Curt, because of Rick pulling the rope down by accident, that Curt and Rick could have had a feud, turn Mr. Perfect babyface and Rude could have been the heel or vice versa. Curt was a great seller, no doubt about that. He's jumping around the ring like no one's business. Yeah, but remember, we're still in the middle of the perfect record. Go! Curt kicked him good, didn't he? Oh. I just love that singlet. Like I said, it's the correct green and, a little bit of black and it looks great. And Curt looks great in it. Ooh. Like I said, I apologize. I'm just chewing on some ice. Want to stay hydrated. Piper is mocking Rude. Why Why do you gotta punch Curt, huh? Everybody's gotta punch Curt. Well, now they're down to, 8 guys. Whereas before, in 88, it was 10 guys. So, I'm not sure why they changed it to 8. Maybe just make a shorter match. Wee! Oh, that looks like fun. I gotta learn that. It's that snapmare he used to do. Wee! The wings! I'm sorry, I heard that and I just started laughing. I'm not much for Ric Flair. There goes that selling again. I mean, I love Curt because he would jump around, but oh my goodness. Looks like everything hurt, but that's the reaction I think Curt was going for, like, ooh, that had to hurt. But if you're like, you want to see him get his comeuppance, you're like, yeah, that hurt him. Hiya.
That's instant reflex right there. Absolutely, that's called survival. Perfect, just about out of it. And look at Piper taunt ravishing with food on the apron.
There's that selling again. Bit on the rear end. Come on, guys. Really? Good job, Curt. No. Yeah, he's got to get out of there. He's getting down to his last, we're getting down to the nitty-gritty here. His last ounce of energy is what I was going to say. Don't run out of gas. There we go. Now you got it. Ah, Curt. Why do you do this? You do that to me! Oh, ouch. Why do they always put Rick on his face? I never understood that. Warrior used to do that. Ah, come on. Because it looks like he's kissing him. He's biting him. Hiya.
destined for greatness, Mr. Perfect. No question in my mind about that.
Can't be outside the ring. What if we don't wanna?
It's all evened up at 2-2 here. Now it's Snuka in trouble in the corner. And now it's survival time. Oh, yeah. Now it's Ravishing Rick taunting Roddy. I'd be going for the win, Jess. Never mind the talking. Well, Gorilla, nobody really want to see you shake your hind end like that. That's not what I meant. Superfly looking to make it back to his own corner.
I wouldn't mind seeing Curt shake his hind end like that. And he did in WCW.
Not even close. And looking perfect.
Nice shot.
Well, he was so intent on making a tag that Mr. Perfect took advantage of the situation and clobbered him. Look at that, he's taunting Roddy into the ring so that Rude can do damage in the corner. That's not smart by Roddy Piper. Almost good thinking.
Not so smart on Roddy's part.
You're not going to beat Snuka like that.
Nah. Like he tried it. But, you know, you see how Curt would jump like that? That's what he was known for. They say it's overselling. I say it was selling. It was, you know, so the baby faces could see, could get, you know, revenge on the heels and get their comeuppance. And the fans could go, yeah, he's getting what he deserves. You know, that kind of thing.
Well, you know he ain't talking to Superfly. Superfly never understand him anyway. You'd be surprised, yes? Nah, too big of words for Superfly. He only knows it and things like that. Chinlock now by the Ravishing One. Piper wants in a hot rod, wants in there in the worst way. Look at the look on the face of Piper. And listen to this capacity crowd. Well, Snuka caught him with an elbow, but Ravishing Rick right to the Azuki scratched him. Now they're stooping to the level of Piper style of wrestling. Double axe handle right to the throat. And the tag made to Mr. Perfect once again. Beautiful reverse knife.
No thanks.
Perfect sinks it deep, but it's a small package.
No.
Close, the three was on the way down. Close, but no cigar, Gorilla. Not even a Cuban cigar. Mr. Perfect now starting to measure Superfly Jimmy Snuka. There's a move I used to do, Gorilla, right there. That was one of your best. Absolutely. Bootlaces to the eyes. That and a thumb to the eye. That was two of your best moves. The Superfly firing back. Whoa, headbutt at the butt.
Ouch.
And a flying one sends Mr. Perfect down to the canvas, but right near his own corner. You know, this is interesting now because it's strictly a normal tag team now. I don't know, if I were Mr. Perfect, I might be working on some other part of Superfly than his section. He's in great shape. Well, you ain't going to work on his head.
I'm Mr. Perfect. I could hear that.
Either that or stomp his toes a few times. He's barefoot in there. Oh, look at that. That old adrenaline is now flowing through the body of the Superfly. Got rid of him, dropped down quickly. Oh! Whoa, they're both down. Head to head they hit. This could be a double elim. Nope. Perfect's up pretty quick there, but you don't know where he's at. He's not really up. That's just instinct. Now he's made the tag. And Snuka makes the tag. Uh-oh. And here's matchup everyone's been waiting for right here. And ravishing Rick. That's what you don't want to do with hot rod. Exchange lefts and rights. With that boxing background of his, he'll unload on you. Look at him go to work. Big backdrop.
Now they're gonna get counted out.
They're risking double count out here, Gorilla. I don't think they really care, Jess. They're off a 5 from the ring to get back in by 10. They're both going out on this one. Look at Rude wants out there. Piper won't let him. Ravishing with Rude have been counted out. Well, they both been counted out. And they're still fighting. They're going to take this one all the way back to the locker room.
Get him, Rude. All right, Curt, let's see your stuff.
Inside, and Superfly still stunned, and Mr. Perfect in control. Well, we're down to one-on-one competition now, and Perfect with a slight advantage, but he's making a mistake here. You don't ram the Superfly's head into a buckle, it'll have no effect. He didn't do his homework. Got rid of him. Nice shoulder block by Superfly. Oh, and a nice hip block, well executed by Mr. Perfect. Arm drag, sunk deep. Grab beauty, drop kick, and Superfly's out of there. And Perfect saying count him.
Now that's perfect.
Great wrestling right there, Gorilla. You got
Shut up, Lanny.
He's trying to indulge Snuka into a wrestling match now. And if that happens, Perfect will have the advantage. Suplex from the outside, perhaps. Textbook suplex. He nailed him with it. Could be over here. Not with that kind of cover, no sir. He's been less than perfect on a couple of moves so far in this match. But he still survived. He's still in there. That's the name of the game. You notice Snuka, see, he's trying to make it into a brawl. Perfect trying to wrestle. Snuka punching, kicking, and chopping. It's survival, just survival. I understand that, Gorilla. I'm just trying to relate. I'm the color man, you know. Okay. Shoulder block out of 5. Oh, nice move as he went right in behind him for a reverse sunset. Whoa. Come on, referee, count 3. Boy, they're turning it over, back and forth.
No.
No one able to
This almost reminds me of the Rick Rude match, or the Ric Flair match, the loser leave town match.
Superfly now with an Irish whip. Oh, hard into the follows it in with a beautiful knife edge. He almost took his head off with that one. Certainly did. Look at the crazed look in the eye of Superfly once again.
Go, go, go. Ah.
Wow. That was as close as it could get. What a fantastic matchup.
Perfect plex.
Big flex.
Yes. All right, turn this down. We're going to turn this down because of the music. But we are going to watch also, I don't know if they have music playing during this or not, but, oh. See, lady, this is why you don't get in the ring. I don't care what happens to Lanny, but don't touch Mr. Perfect. Well, Lanny could take a bump because he was a second generation wrestler, so. But we are going to, I don't know, I'm going to turn it up and see if we can do their promo at the end there. If not, just leave yours up and it's just they're talking about stuff. They're excited that Curt won the match. You're going to show a replay here. Perfect Plex. Yeah. And 3. Curt was good at that Perfect Plex. What can you say, right? I don't know if there's any music playing or not. Mm-hmm. Come here, Curt. Well, you look good, Curt. He won the match, and they all act like they won.
But we expected a win. We had what you might call the perfect combination, and now it's time to celebrate Turkey Day for ravishing wins. Was that?
Well, come here, Curt, and we'll have some ravishing times. Yeah. All right, you can hit pause now. You should be at 2 hours, 13 minutes, and 10 seconds. And that was a great match. It just, like I said, kind of ended a certain way. And I wasn't sure if that, because I haven't seen this in a while, so I wasn't sure if that interview had music with it. All right, guys. So I'm going to go ahead and put everything away, and I'll catch you on the flip side. Okay, guys, we're back. So I hope you enjoyed that match from Survivor Series. It was a great, match. It was pretty long, but again, they had to have everybody come out and everybody, gets ready for the match and then they get the match going. So, that's it for me, guys. If you could just, go ahead and support me on Patreon for $1 a month. You get your name read on the show, just like Charlie Brown Politics. Again, all my links will be in the description field. So, just go ahead and subscribe. I really thank you from the bottom of my heart from listening. I have about 36,000 subscribers as of this recording. So, thank you so much. Or I'm sorry, it's 34. I could have had 35 by now, but 34K plus. I'm so overwhelmed, guys. I can't tell you how much fun I'm having. And I have 2 more other shows, and all the links for those shows will be in the description field. If you do want to join us, for Pro Wrestling Talk, 8 p.m. Eastern Time live, either go through Angel's show or you can go through INN. And again, you can find those links through, I'm pretty sure if you go to any of the Pro Wrestling Talk episodes, there's, both INN's handle and then also Angel's handle. So, if you can join us, please join us Saturday, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, unless we give you another start time. So those were our note to change, depending on our schedules. If you like, what you hear, please subscribe to this channel. If you can, support me on Patreon. Black Magic Talk is my other show, where we talk everything Wiccan Pagan. And if you would like to, subscribe to my YouTube channel, you can do that. I do have a Patreon. I just got it launched, so look out for those links. If you want to go over there and subscribe to my Black Magic Talk, you like what you hear, you can subscribe, and now you can also get on the Patreon page. I will put the link in the newest episode when I drop it this coming Monday. This coming Tuesday. I usually drop them on Tuesday, so the episodes come out on Tuesday, and I will drop the new Patreon link if you would like to support the Black Magic Talk show. Again, it's 1, 3, 5, and 10. It's pretty much the same as the pro wrestling one. You get your name right on the show, or you get to ask us questions. At $5, you get to be a guest on the show. So I will actually send you a link, somehow, like you give me your email address and I will send you a link to be on our show. $10 is you get to do the behind the scenes and the bloopers. So you actually get to, be present, or sort of like, we'll give you like the bonus content of like, the behind the scenes of how we do that show. Him and I talk. before the show, and then we kind of, get ready and then we record the show. So, that is available to you. I do want to do maybe $15. You get all that plus a live Patreon show, where, Matt and I will talk to you and tell us about ourselves. And, so everything is still in the works, but look out for, it's, April 17th today. I think, is it midnight? No. Okay. So as of this recording, it is April 17th. So look out for that, Patreon link to be, it should be on the 23rd. So next Tuesday when I drop it. Actually this week we are doing on Black Magic Talk, we're going to do skulls. I collect the fake skulls, of course. I think they're really a cool topic, so I will show all my really cool skulls that I have. And, Matt, I don't know if he has any skulls, but if he definitely have any skulls, he will show them. So we're talking everything skulls this coming week. And then the next week after that, the 29th of April, I have my teacher coming on. So my teacher, the one who taught me everything I know about Wicca that I do know about, tarot and magic and everything, will be on the 29th. Her name is Sandra Ingman. And she's a wonderful lady. She's from Australia. She is so sweet. Trust me, guys. She is really, really sweet. So if you're interested in that kind of stuff, or maybe you just want to learn some more about it, hop all over to Black Magic Talk. I'm on YouTube and Rumble. You can watch me there. The links will be in the description field below this video. And if you could also get Kit Cabello to 50K, he will be wearing a kilt if we get him to 50K, and I know he's listening. He's gonna listen to all of these, I'm sure. But let's get him to 50K, and if you can support him, please do so on YouTube, Rumble, Kick, Odyssey, whatever he says. So I just ask you that you support me, support Kit, and support Angel too. Subscribe to the Pro Wrestling Talk and Angel in the Afternoon. If you could hit the like button when you watch his Angel in the Afternoon. He's such a great guy. I consider him my friend, him and Matt Collins, who I met through X and I met through Kit Cabello. If it wasn't for Kit, I don't think I would have been on X. I wouldn't have met Angel and I wouldn't have met, Matt Collins. So, all this is thanks to Kit Cabello, because he really took me out of my comfort zone. I didn't think I could handle this many podcasts, but I can and I do. So, again, please support Kit Cabello if you can, Hardlands Media, and then also Angel in the Afternoon and Pro Wrestling Talk, Black Magic Talk. And all the links for that, again, will be in the description field. If you have any questions, concerns, you can always DM me on X. It's Curt Hennig was the best, changed my mind. Podcast. So the podcast is in there. So I actually, all you'd have to do is search for it. And trust me, you'll find me. Curt Hennig was the best, changed my mind podcast. That's what you want to look up in the search field. And, if you want to follow me, great. If you don't want to follow me, but you just want to DM me, go for it. Any questions, concerns, you just let me know. And, I think that's it for me. Remember everybody, nobody beats Mr. Perfect. Nobody.